Hey, the Mad Hermit here, and hopefully you're all hot and heavy building dungeons and such, and you've gotten to the point where you're getting a little frustrated because you're like, wait a minute, I'm trying to line things up and that looks pretty good, and then you fly around and you notice that, oh wait, I'm kind of overlapping in one direction or the other, and it's not perfectly aligned. So aligning can be difficult, right? Well, the Portalarium team has, early on provided a script that will make life easier so that, putting dungeons together is essentially, literally, a snap. So let's take a look at how you go ahead and install the AutoGridSnap script. So the first thing you're going to want to do is look for your scripts folder, and there should be a Unity subfolder within that. If there isn't, you're going to want to create it. And within that folder, you're going to want to right-click, and you're going to want to create a new folder called Editor. And once you've created the editor folder, you're going to want to go into that folder, right-click it again, and you're going to want to create a C# script called AutoGridSnap. And that's going to put a little stub of functioning inside that script. You're going to want to open that bad boy up. And we're going to Alt-Tab and go to the forum, the developer forum, and I'm going to link to exactly where this script is, but you're going to want to copy the text. This is actually the guts of that script that we need to make it work properly. We're going to hit Control-A, Control-V, so we replace the contents of that file with the script. We're going to save that, and we can actually just close that. And that's bound to Control-L. And you're going to want to, and that's going to pop up this little window when you Control-L it. You can also find it in the Edit Auto Snap, and it actually shows you the key bindings here as well. So that turns that on, and they want you to set this to 8, 5, 8, and 90. And once you do that and you leave this auto snap enabled, then now things are just going to snap into place. And so now you can grab your stuff, just touching them pops them into position, which is really nice, making life a lot easier. Let me move this out of the way for now. So now if you want to put together your dungeon, you could just slide things around, and let's just do that real quick. Copy a couple items here, pull them out. Control-D, pull those out. I'm going to get this wall piece. And so, oops, Control-D. I'm going to hit E to rotate. Let's rotate that corner. Control-D, and then W to slide this guy over. E to rotate. And let's see, do I have a flat piece? I do here. Control-D, and then W. Let's move him to this side, flip him around 180 degrees. And because of that AutoGridSnap function is working, it's just allowing us to just pretty much drag and drop pieces. And so as you can see, I was quickly able to put this little dungeon room together. Let me hit space. Whoops. Space. I should have done that to begin with. You get a better feel for what's going on here. And if you're going to move objects, you don't necessarily have to conform to those rules. It's really, or props rather. Let's say you don't want to have him jump around every, 8 points. You could actually just disable it while you're managing this point and move these props to where you need to have them and have a much finer control. So that's the AutoGridSnap script, and make sure you have that installed and running, and it'll make building your dungeons that much simpler and allow the developers to combine your work with theirs seamlessly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you next time.